twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red blaze, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you. You may all be seated. Good evening. Thank you for coming tonight to share in this special occasion our 51st commencement exercise. I recognize many faces with us here tonight. For those of you who I haven't yet had the chance to meet personally, I am David Hammond, the George R. Senior High School principal. As we begin, I would like to introduce you to many of the dedicated individuals who have helped to make the Curtis experience so valuable to our future leaders who are graduating here tonight. And also, those students continuing their education and growth in the University Place School District. We are very lucky in the University Place community to have a talented and committed school board. They give their time and energy so that our students gain a strong foundation for success when they venture out into the world. The board's strong support allows us to offer the high-quality instruction and dozens of programs that enhance our students' experience. Board members here on stage with us tonight are President Mary Lou Dickinson, Vice President Christine Kilduff, Board Member Dr. Rick Maloney, Board Member Michael E. Hart, and Board Member Annie Fitzsimmons. For the last 14 years, our community and students have also benefited greatly from the service of our superintendent, Patty Banks. This year, I am proud to introduce to you not only the superintendent of University Place School District, but also the 2012 Superintendent of the Year for the state of Washington. Ladies and gentlemen, Superintendent Patty Banks. We have several other important members of the Curtis High School team with us tonight. Each of these folks enhances the experience of our students as they grow and prosper during the years with us. They are Mr. Jeff Johnson, Assistant Principal, and Mr. Terry Jenks, District Athletic Director. Our counselors, Mr. Mark Hallman, Ms. Rose Wargum, and Ms. Lisa Marsh. And our selected faculty speaker for this evening's program, Mr. Clay Engel. Each year, several teachers at Curtis choose to be a part of the graduation ceremony. These dedicated faculty members are sitting with students wearing their black robes and university honor hoods. They provide the skilled instruction, support, encouragement that help make many achievements of our graduates possible. Stand up, teachers. Let us see you. Let's all take a moment to thank our teachers for all they do for our students and schools. Lastly, I'd like to recognize members of the class of 1962 that are here with us tonight as a part of their 50th class reunion. These individuals represent the first graduate class of Curtis High School. Mr. Angle is a senior civics and U.S. history teacher, coach, and mentor to our students. He has been nominated by this year's senior class to deliver our welcome address. Mr. Angle.
Never cheered like that after one of my lectures. It's nights like tonight that I'm very proud to be an educator, and it's a night that we get a chance to recognize the positive accomplishments of all these young people. We read the newspapers and we watch TV and we see negative things, but not tonight. Tonight's all good. This group began their journey in 1999, 13 years ago. They'll be the last group that has started in the 20th century. And over the 13 years, they have accomplished a great deal. Now, some of them started together as kindergartners, but others came along throughout the years. It doesn't matter when you join the Curtis family, it matters that you finished. And the fact is, you guys have done the work, you've completed the curriculum, you've laid the foundation. But this is only the first of many steps in your life. And beginning tomorrow, you guys go in separate directions. Some of you have your plans well laid out, you know exactly what you're doing. Some of you are not quite as sure, but again, it doesn't matter. You've laid the groundwork, you've paved the foundation. I have three real quick pieces of advice, and they are quick, and they're not necessarily profound, nor are they original, but I think you need to hear them at this time. First, in the years to come, seek goals that are that you're passionate about. There's going to be challenges in life, there's going to be difficulties ahead, and you're going to need to be passionate about something to overcome those challenges. Second, set your goals high. You seldom exceed your expectations, and if you set your sights low, you won't reach your full potential. And you know, in those high goal objectives, there's going to be a lot of competition. Go out and compete. Go out and get your goals, make those happen. And finally, become a lifelong learner. Your generation is going to face a lot of difficulties and challenges in the job market, and you're going to change careers multiple times. So it's important that you continue to learn, because the more flexible you are, the more chances you have. Finally, I remind you of a responsibility that you have. Throughout our history, you know, it's natural history, right? Young people have many, many times changed the course of history by their active involvement. As we get older, we get set in our ways. We kind of get comfortable. We need the younger generation to step in, look at the wrongs, and shake things up. So, you are a capable group. You've done your work. You've laid the foundation. My challenge to you is to create a great life for yourself and make your country a better one. It's been an honor to teach and coach you. It was really an honor and a surprise to be asked to speak. We, the members of the University Place School District, wish you the best. And if I may quote the journalist Edward R. Murrow in my final words, my wishes for you, good night and good luck.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's now hear the Curtis High School a cappella choir under the direction of Mr. David Dickerson performing This Little Light of Mine. Our senior soloists are Natalia Masterman, Tanner Lemke, Tony Jackson, Justin Francisco, and Lauren Kirk. Thank you, a cappella choir and Mr. Dickerson, for that beautiful performance. Tonight we recognize and celebrate the members of the senior class. It is a diverse group, but they also share many important qualities. They are internally driven, teeming with talent, and consistently demonstrate a genuine concern for others and community. These students are achievers. The seniors that you see before you today represent an elite group of young men and women. They are among the very best in our state in academics, in athletics, in performing arts, and in service to their community. The class of 2012 consists of 370 students. Over 1/3 of them have been together since kindergarten in 1999. The rest joined their ranks over the next 12 years. Each of the members brought unique character and insight that helped shape this year's class. In the performing arts, this year's class continued Curtis's tradition of high-quality performances in a variety of different disciplines. The music department competed at the local, state, and national level this year. The string orchestra took first place in the Mount Hood Community College Orchestra Festival in Gresham, Oregon. The string orchestra and small chamber orchestra both took first place in the Music in the Parks Festival in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. Natasha Ciota took first alternate to state for cello in our district solo and ensemble contest. Matt Concio took first in our district solo and ensemble contest in the small ensemble category and represented our league at the state competition in Ellensburg. Curtis senior choir singers placed high in solo and ensemble contests this year. The senior quartet featuring Natalia Masterman, Lauren Kirk, Malcolm Brown, and Tanner Lemke placed first in the small mixed ensemble category at regional contest and competed at state contest. The Viking 12 were first alternate at district and received straight superior ratings at state. The seniors in our Viking band program were very active this year. Zishan Kareem played drums in the pit for the fall musical. Seniors Colton Edwards, Zach Rexroad, Chris Cady, Ryan Dowdy, Matt Holst, Rebecca Lincoln, and Crystal Tilafaga performed with the drumline at state contest. Torsten Necessary played flute in Carnegie Hall, and Zach Rexroad played with the Washington All-State Marching Band in Hawaii. Jeannie Lee will be playing for SPSU Wind Ensemble as a freshman. The dance concert, Dance Blast, celebrated its 23rd straight year and included over 48 student performers and technical support personnel. Mrs. Gormley's choreographers, led by 3 seniors, Taylin Lanier, Brenna Smelt, and Kayla Warford. The drama department opened this year with the musical Little Shop of Horrors, with senior leads Kyle Johnson as Seymour, Logan Graylish as the dentist, and Malcolm Brown and Yuri Brizuela as the voice and puppet of Audrey II. In February, Almost Maine brought laughter from seniors John Kim, Patrick Nolan, and Ray Williams. The One Act Play Festival highlighted senior directors Kevin Carlson, Marshall Bailey, Randy Wynn, Samantha Roberts, and Kyle Johnson. Stage crew was led by dynamic seniors Josh Beggs, stage manager, and Sam Heron, sound master. In the spring, Curtis High School was represented by Eunice Kim as our Daffodil Princess. We were honored to have Eunice represent Curtis. Eunice, would you please stand and be recognized? The Curtis High School NJROTC program earned the Navy Distinguished Unit Award with academic honors. In addition, the NJROTC orienteering team placed 3rd in the nation for the Navy, and the drill, academic, color guard, and physical fitness teams were 2nd in the region against 36 schools from 2 different states. In the highly competitive 4A South Puget Sound League, under the leadership of our seniors, Curtis teams continued the legacy of excellence in athletics. Football, a group of 14 seniors were led by classmates that were selected to the SPSL All-League teams, Ty Sadoff, Caden Del Toro, and Lamar Michelle. Boys water polo, finished third in the newly expanded state tournament. Derek Litz and Mac Baker were selected to all league teams. Girls swim and dive. Natasha Ciota had a second consecutive trip to the 4A state meet. Girls soccer was led by all-state selection and scoring leader Shaylee Houseman and national letter of intent signee Shelby Vaver. Taylor Floyd, Lauren Larson, and Hannah Zilke will also continue playing in college. Volleyball, class of 2012, Natalie Brundage, Caitlin Gavernich, Tana Kanar, and Emily Farnham all received all-league recognition as they continued the streak of consecutive state tournaments with a third-place finish. Boys golf, led by Aaron Clare's third consecutive trip to state tournament, claimed the 4A fourth-place team trophy. Girls bowling, Brittany Fenwick led the Lady Vikes to state, finishing fourth place as an individual and fifth place as a team. Wrestling, Izzy Martinez represented the Vikes in the WIAA Girls Mat Classic. Caden Del Toro finished as 4A runner-up at 195 pounds. Eddie Cuevas was a state placer for the third consecutive year. TJ Bridgman and Ben Bream also participated in the 4A tournament. Boys swim and dive. Mac Baker, CJ Chappell, and Derek Litz led the Vikes swimmers to another league title and advanced to participate in the 4A state meet. Girls basketball, Mackenzie Blackner and Alexa Goodnow were selected to all league teams for the Lady Vikes. Math team, both Kevin Lynn and Austin Rogers led our project team to first place finish at the regional and state competitions this year. Kevin Lynn has been a 4-year letter winner for the math team, has earned 2 first place titles for the project category at the state level. Boys basketball, the Vikings were led by Darius Johnson Wilson, who was selected as the SPSL MVP, News Tribune All-Area Team, and Coaches Association All-State Team. The Vikes won back-to-back league and district championships and qualified for the 4A state tournament. Boys soccer, the Vikings advanced to the West Central District Tournament under the leadership of seniors Devin Gaffin, Gavin Ream, and Jace Reyes. Trey Rose was selected to the SPSL First Team and News Tribune All-Area Team. Girls lacrosse, Katie Pitts was selected to the All-League Team. Boys lacrosse, the Vikings advanced to the Division I state playoffs for the 6th consecutive year. The team was led in the attack by Brandon Dean, Carson Stewart, and defense by Blake Follier. Fast pitch, Brittany Holquist, Morgan Arrington, Molly Gertz, Emily Knudsen, and Brianna Ellenhouse finished their careers as 3-year letter winners. Baseball, senior Sean Bodain and Anthony Frigero represented the Vikings in the SPSL All-Star Game. Boys track, Dakari Hightower won the 4A State High Jump Championship. Ben Holler also threw the javelin at the state meet. Girls track, Shelby Vaver was a member of the 4x100 and 4x200 relay teams that won state championships, and Kelly Cronick placed 3rd in the triple jump, leading to the 4A team state championship. This is the 3rd 4A title for the girls team in 9 years. These are only a few of the many honors and awards received by members of this year's class. Several other teams and individual students received honors and participated in competition at the state level. Unfortunately, there are too many to mention here tonight, but we celebrate and congratulate each one of you and all those who participated in extracurricular activities at any level. The class of 2012's extracurricular achievements are impressive. The academic side of school life was equally impressive. This year, 44 seniors enrolled in AP Science courses, 39 seniors took advanced levels of foreign language, 40 took AP English, 124 were enrolled in AP Government, and more than 230 seniors have taken advanced placement math courses. Annually, the National Merit Scholarship Program considers approximately 50,000 academically talented high school students for honors. This year, we had 5 commended scholars: TJ Bridgman, Joshua Edgren, Logan Graylish, Malcolm Brown, and Connor Wool. This year, 1 student from Curtis was a finalist in the competition, Austin Rogers. These achievements are a real honor to these students and a compliment to their families and the school system. Will these 6 students please stand, and will the audience join me in recognizing these individuals? The Washington Scholars Program recognizes the accomplishments in each of the state's 49 legislative districts. Each year, principals of in-state public and private high schools nominate the top 1% of their graduating class for Washington Scholars recognition on the basis of academic achievement, leadership, and community service. This year, we had 2 scholar recipients and 1 alternate. Our recipients are Austin Rogers and Alec Bishop, and our alternate is Christine Cho. This year, we are honored to also have 2 students who have earned college credit at the same time that they earned their high school credits, and who will be receiving their associate's degree along with their high school diplomas. Yuri Berzuela and Caitlin Tainer, please stand and be recognized for this incredible accomplishment. We were privileged to have 2 foreign exchange students, Martina Amadei from Italy and Rita Lai from Taiwan. They are with us here tonight and will receive a certificate of recognition for their year at Curtis. Martina and Rita, please stand and be recognized. We also have honor graduates with us tonight. Each of these students maintained an exemplary grade point average of 3.5 or better in grades 9 through 12. They wear silver cords and a medallion signifying their high academic achievement. Honor graduates, please stand and accept our expression of commendation. As you can see, the senior class of 2012 was a very busy and talented group. You may wonder what the future holds for them. 49% of our graduates will continue their education in a college or university this fall, and 35% will be attending a community college. Many of these students will attend Washington State University or the University of Washington. Our students will also venture to a variety of other Washington schools, for example, Tacoma Community College, Western Washington University, Central Washington University, and beyond. A number of them will also represent our community a little further from home at schools such as University of New Mexico, Louisiana State University, University of Connecticut, University of Notre Dame, Berkeley College of Music, Brigham Young University, University of San Diego, and many more. We also have 10% of our students attending a vocational technical school in the fall. There they will learn important skills that make our world function each day, and we will be pleased to rely upon them when we need the help of a skilled trade. Another 8 of our graduates here tonight have committed to protect, honor, and serve our country in the United States military. We congratulate our seniors on a job well done and know that they will go on to succeed in these new roles they have carved out for themselves. Congratulations, class of 2012. We now have individual awards to confer. With the following students, please join me on the stage. Eunice Kim, Derek Litz, Jace Reyes, Caden Del Toro, Austin Rogers, Malcolm Brown, Morgan Arrington, and Christine Cho. Some scholarships and honors have unique significance to the University Place community. Recipients of these special awards are kept secret until they are presented at graduation with a plaque commemorating their selection. Mr. Terry Jenks, University Place School District Athletic Director, will assist me in the presentation of these awards. Viking scholarships are awarded to graduates who model our school's values, who have provided strong leadership within our school community, who have been active in school life, and who have excelled in the classroom. This year, these Viking scholarships are awarded to Caden Del Toro, Morgan Arrington, and Jace Reyes. This next award was established by Curtis High School's first graduating class. Award winners are selected by the senior class for their inspiration, leadership, service, and scholarship. They are also given the Joe Thomas Memorial Scholarship, established by the Thomas family in memory of Joe Thomas Sr., a civic leader in University Place for many years. I am pleased to announce that the senior class has selected Eunice Kim and Malcolm Brown for this award. The last award is the George R. Curtis Award. No, it's not. The Greg S. Paz Leadership Award was established in 1991. It recognizes outstanding leadership, scholarship, and commitment to others while attending Curtis High School. Derek Litz is this year's winner. The Keith Johnson Memorial Inspiration Award was created in memory of a special person respected by staff, community, and fellow classmates. Keith was ASB president when a scuba diving accident took his life in 1976. The recipient of this significant award is selected by our seniors as their most inspirational classmate. This year's winner is Austin Rogers. Three of this year's graduates have exhibited outstanding scholarship and earned straight A's for the past 8 semesters. They will receive our valedictorian medals. Austin Rogers, Christine Cho, and Eunice Kim. The last award is the George R. Curtis Award. In 1927, George Curtis was appointed principal and superintendent of schools in University Place. At that time, the district had only one school, teaching grades K through 8. Mr. Curtis, with the support of his wife, Ann, had a vision for a total K-12 program for the University Place area. He dedicated 45 years of his life to making this vision a reality. We now have 4 primary schools, 2 intermediate schools, a junior and senior high school to support our students and community. The junior and senior high schools appropriately bear Mr. Curtis's name. The George R. Curtis Award is given to one student that the senior class each year that represents values, traditions, and excellence that Mr. Curtis embodied. This year's winner is Malcolm Brown. Let's give all these students one more round of applause. At this time, I would like to call up Mr. John Ludis. Mr. Ludis is retiring this year after an amazing 24 years of teaching art. 22 of those years were at Curtis High School. It is with pleasure that I present him with an honorary Curtis High School diploma, class of 2012. Thank you for your service. Our student speaker this evening has a kind and gentle spirit and is a proud member of this graduating class. He represents the great potential and talent that exists within all of our students. It is my pleasure to introduce to you Mr. Malcolm Brown.
Friends, classmates, Curtesians young and old, wow. Can you believe it? This day that we've worked, slaved, and toiled countless hours towards is finally here. Now, before I begin, I would like to, on behalf of myself and the entire senior class, thank our families for their constant support throughout this tumultuous time in our lives. Also, I would like to give a shout out to everyone who requested shout outs. I give a mass one because there's not really time to name each person individually. But back to business. When I was preparing my speech for today, I couldn't help but reflect on the journey here. I'm sure we all had a somewhat similar experience beginning our school careers. A teacher probably addressed your class saying something like, blah, 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 blah. Welcome, blah, 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 blah. And here's the important part. In only 2,160 more school days, you'll graduate. 2,160 school days. Really? 2,160. To a 6-year-old, that number doesn't even make sense. I mean, at that point, 100 is really getting up there, and you're asking us to think ahead twice as long as we've even been alive. Not very effective. But now, as we stand here today, standing on the threshold of our future, celebrating our long-awaited commencement, we can truly recognize our accomplishment for the feat that it is. Not only have we made it to the end of our journey, but we've triumphed. Many of us have, during our time here at Curtis, won competitions, whether athletic or academic. And with that said, it's not even a question whether or not we'll be successful in our next endeavors, so I won't really worry with that. But I still feel like I should say something that you can take with you, so here it goes. Number 1. Former President Theodore Roosevelt once said, "A man who has never gone to school may steal from a freight car, but if he has a university education, he may steal the whole railroad." Unfortunately, what he failed to mention is that stealing is illegal, regardless of education level, so think twice before you take that advice. Number 2, it might feel like it's time to leave the nest, but if this new healthcare bill passes, you can stay on your parents' health insurance until the age of 26. So, feel free to find the couch in the basement and get comfy. And number 3, it's not always what you know, but who you know. So, for every hour of learning you do next year, be sure to add at least one friend on Facebook. All in all, I truly wish us all the best as we enter this next chapter in our lives, and thank you for the memories and for a great year. Congratulations.